You find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Chicago Bears. Two teams here fresh off week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And look at this. Right away, a loose football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So that a nightmarish start to a football game as they give the ball away on the opening kickoff.
And they put their defense in a bind right away. They have to go into protect mode.
Let's go. Roll, go.
Quickly to Addison here. And they'll get this down to the 10. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
From the 10, first and goal. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Touchdown, Vikings! Ty Chandler, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken in just shy of the goal line. Fair catch will move this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Going quickly out wide to Moore. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. And they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Now motion left with Mooney.
Watch right. Easy. Extend. Go.
Here's Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Going to throw right side here, complete. The Bears are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Back to throw. Fields. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Touchdown Bears! From 13 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Santos with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. To throw is Bennett. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Jefferson has his first catch. He also has a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
Ready? Come 19! Come 19! Ready?
On 1st and 10, Bennett. And his pass incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
They run for the first time with Ty Chandler. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. These two teams all tied after 1. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter.
Ready up!
A great play there. Scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Vikings have taken the lead. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in?
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. It takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
And Johnson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken back near the goal line. So that'll come out to the 25. At their own 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. On first down, it's Fields. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down.
Their 48-yard line. West right zip. Go.
From the gun, here's Fields. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Down the sideline he goes. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. In motion goes the tight end. Now a handoff to Chandler. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough at run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Here's Chandler on second down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to roll him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. Johnson's kick is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-to-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 27. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go.
3rd down and 1. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go.
Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it.
Trips left. Out, let's go.
They snap it to Fields. And that is incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they sequence things, how it's run. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Bennett. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And this Bears drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hurt. Right there, hurt. 18 Rattler. 10 to 11. Go street.
And Bennett will look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Chandler. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
The Vikings send out their punter. Back deep, Nyheim Hines. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Bears take over.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
What's right? What's right? Easy. Extend. Hey, never mind. Monday. Tonight.
Fields on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Angel. EQ. Hey, can't. Hey, can't. 11. Right.
On second down, here's Fields. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Can't. Out.
Throwing again is Fields. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Hey, can't. West right zip. Right.
Now Fields. Shoves him aside. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30.
Why not?
To the air again, Fields. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with second and a couple. Now motion left with Mooney.
Hey, Ken. Alpha. Delta.
Looking to throw on second down. Fields. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up third.
A final shot before the break. Fields. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
First and 10. Here's Bennett. Pass complete to Addison.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Look at 19. 19 tight.
Bennett now to throw.
His throw incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Trying to find Jordan Addison that time.
But it'll be second down.
Ready, break.
Back to throw, Bennett. This is caught by Addison.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 13-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
19 Tiger. 70 Timberwolves.
It's Bennett going to have another throw here.
His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown. Jalen Nailor from 13 yards out.
And the Vikings are able to stretch out their lead. And Johnson's extra point up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Aldrich Carosa set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And this is fielded just short of the goal line, but the fair catch means this drive will begin at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey, Chan. Tonight.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Looking deep here for Mooney.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Here we go.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Mayday. Hey, Chan. Bunch right. Test. Bunch right. Tonight.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Now look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
Extend.
To throw is Fields.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Hey, never mind. Monday. Angel.
First and 10 at the 27.
On 1st down, Fields.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Fields changing the play.
Bears, first down.
EQ.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Hey, Can. 11. Tonight.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 9-yard line.
Here we go. 11. Tonight.
Now it's Fields.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
3-yard line.
Hey, Can. No mas. Go.
Out of the gun, Fields.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Bears! A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Bears are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. The touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. a bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Bennett now off play action. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now Chandler.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Bennett looking to throw.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
A tough spot here, 3rd and 15.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Bennett now. Slant route, and he's got Addison.
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. They'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to make it 4th down. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
And this returnable for Hines.
And fights through one man. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And out will come the offense as they take over.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. On first down, it's Fields. He's got the connection to Moore.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards on the play.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
From the gun, here's Fields.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
You got a mini base. Why not? Yep. Hey, 551.
Here's Fields now on 2nd down. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Boy, somehow, someone lost that running back downfield. He had acres of space, but this ball, overthrown. And that's one you've got to be able to hit on.
Here we go.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, Ken. Alpha.
Back to throw. Fields.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Fields on 1st down.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
2nd and 7. Here's Fields.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted.
And the Vikings are going to have it here at their own 15.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Here we go.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Turnover that just got them the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here then?
No, I don't. Especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't.
And now off to the races, down the right side.
Inside the 10.
Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hockenson, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Vikings are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Extend. Hey, never mind. Monday.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
Flush to his right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Now a first down throw, Fields.
Steps away to his left. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
On 2nd down, here's Fields.
Touchdown! Darnell Mooney, 28 yards.
And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Santos now to add the PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Here's Chandler.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Decent start defensively to this series. They've got to stop them here and get this ball back.
I like the way you phrase that, partner. Decent start, but now it's got to be more about the ball. It's all about the ball, getting it away from them, because making good tackles is one thing, but the clock will run out on you. You've got to have the football back for your offense.
To throw is Bennett.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Bennett.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
They'll go for it. Here's Bennett. That is caught.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back.
They run it with Chandler.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Chandler. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in a long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
The offense on 3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
And Bennett will look to throw. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. And he will have a Vikings 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
On the ready. Smash, smash.
Up the middle they go. It's Chandler. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
2nd and 6. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things, and they've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
79 Broncos.
Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
And he will have a Viking 1st down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line.
It's a gain of 6, and that ought to just about do it. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
And he'll take this for a short